So I have a couple of thoughts that I wanted to share today, sort of in relation to the other videos I made this past week. I know I didn't leave a video yesterday, so I'm going to actually talk about two different things that were on my mind that are not really related, but still thoughts that I had in my mind. One of them, I would actually like some feedback, feedback from anybody who wants to. And this one just is about honesty and kind of like your thoughts about honesty versus dishonesty. So to me, at least, I guess my question is if you guys agree with how I view honesty and dishonesty. So I guess I'll just use the word dishonesty. So obviously, if you're telling somebody a lie, like you're blatantly just telling somebody if you're blatantly telling somebody something that's false, that's obviously a lie. The other way to lie is through omission. That one's a little tricky sometimes because people find loopholes, but you can lie through omission just by not telling somebody something. And then the third way that I kind of see lying is indirectly or through semantics or whatever you may want to call it, trying to guide somebody to a conclusion that's false, right? At the end of the day, the way when I view dishonesty as a whole, I just view it as your intention. It's your intention behind what you're either saying or not saying. So if your intention is to lead somebody to believe something that's false, that you know is false, to me that's a lie, no matter how you go about doing it. Whether, like I said, whether you're just like blatantly telling somebody a lie, whether you're trying to lie through omission, or if you're trying to guide somebody to the wrong conclusion, no matter how it goes about, if you are intentionally trying to have somebody believe something that you know is false, to me that's a lie, that's dishonesty. And I'm just trying to wonder if you guys agree or disagree, because I feel like when it comes to dishonesty and honesty, it could be a little tricky sometimes depending on the situation. Depending on the situation. So that was my first thought. I kind of just want to know your guys' thoughts on that one about honesty. And then going to my next thought, this one's not really related, but it does have to do with intentions, is I was thinking about our relationships with each other just in life. And I feel like so often I see like on Instagram and YouTube, kind of like I was talking about before, self-affirmations, talking positively about yourself, stuff like that. And then it goes into more of like relationships that we have with people. What value do these people bring to our lives? Are these people toxic? How are they benefiting us? Stuff like that. You want to make sure that the people in your life, the people that you're close to, are going to be a positive impact in your life, that are not toxic, that are not putting you down, tearing you down, and that are only going to bring positivity to your life. And I feel like that's very important to do. You want to make sure that your circle is a clean, positive, helpful, healthy circle. But at the same time, also thinking about how you're impacting their lives, right? It's one thing to make sure that the people in our lives are, a positive for us, but are we doing the same thing for them? Are we being a positive light in their lives? Are we bringing them down? Are we tearing them down? Are the words that we use towards them, are the actions that we have towards them benefiting them in any way? Is it a one-sided relationship? And it goes both ways. So we might like to think of our friendships and relationships like, is it one-sided? Are we giving and not getting anything in return? But at the same time, are we taking and not giving anything in return? So it works both ways. And I feel like sometimes, especially like I said, with all the YouTube videos and Instagram stuff that I've been seeing lately about just, making sure that the people in our lives are benefiting us, I feel like we should also in turn think of how we are benefiting other people. Are we being helpful to them? Are we being positive to them? So it just goes both ways, and I just think it's important to think of it in both aspects, not just only thinking about how people are affecting our lives and how everything relates to us and all about me. Yes, you do want to work on yourself. Yes, you want to make sure you're happy with yourself, you love yourself and all those things. But at the same time, we're not living in this world by ourselves. There's other people around us. The words we say, our actions impact other people, whether we want to admit it or not. So I feel like we should also be conscious of that and hopefully make sure that we are not just only thinking about how things affect us, but how we're affecting other people, if we're being helpful and stuff like that. So I could be repetitious, I'll try not to be. It's just like sometimes my brain works that way. I think that's pretty much my thoughts for today. Just like I said, I just wanted to share my thoughts and kind of get some feedback from any of you guys that feel like sharing. A lot of you guys have been sending me more messages in my DMs, which I don't mind at all. I don't care. You don't have to put your business on blast like that. So I appreciate all the feedback and all the comments and messages that I receive. And once again, I always thank you guys for watching my videos. It does mean a lot to me. I really appreciate it. So anyways, that's my thoughts for this week. So until next time, I will see you guys in the next video.